Well, you remember the other day I told you about Andy Cohen speaking out against the racist post Real Salt Lake City star Jenny Nguyen made. Now, he said there would be more to come. Well, she has now been officially fired from the show. Bravo released a statement yesterday that read, Bravo has ceased filming with Jenny Nguyen and will no longer be a cast member of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We recognize we failed to take appropriate action once her offensive social media posts were brought to our attention. Moving forward, we will work to improve our processes to ensure we make better informed and more thoughtful casting decisions. Ooh, what you think about that, Gary? I know you know, and Eva. Y'all watch it.
Yeah, it's sad. We just gotta pray.
I'm glad they did something about it.
Yeah, because wasn't she real extra, and she had a lot of criminal stuff going on as well, right?
But I thought they supposed to do that.
I don't think it was the criminal stuff that got her with the law, it got her in more trouble. But with the show, it was just more of being insensitive to the racial tensions that are going on. And if there was something that was anti-Semitic or gay bashing, they would speak out. So I'm proud of Bravo and of Andy for saying something, because our issues are as important.
But Eve, I thought you're supposed to act a fool on these shows in order to get your storylines going.
You're not supposed to act racist, Gary.
Not right.
I mean, it's different ways to be a fool. You already know that. That ain't the way.
Yeah, that ain't the way. And I'm sure the criminal stuff, she would prefer to not have that be aired out on TV either. But it is what it is. And you know what? Come around, go around. Or what go around, come around. You know what the saying is. All right, y'all, moving on. Yo Gotti has hinted that his upcoming double album, CM10, which is due February 4th, will be his last. He wrote via Instagram, I'm going to finish this how I started, with no regrets, standing on business and principles, motivating all hustlers, knowing we took the highest risk for a better outcome. To the streets, plugs, fans, and consumers, I'm forever grateful. He concluded the post by saying, this the last one, with the smiling crying emoji. So, okay, well, I guess Yo Gotti going out with a bang. Every time somebody say they're going to quit or retire, though, I be like, man, if this is what you love to do, it's kind of hard to do that. You be hearing music and you want to put out more music, especially when you're a writer and you got a passion for it. So I feel like he may be finished, but he going to come back. He going to miss it, and he is going to come back. All right, moving on. Alec Baldwin and the other producers of Russ filed a motion to dismiss a civil suit brought forth by the movie script supervisor, Mamie Mitchell. Now, Mitchell was standing just a few feet away from Baldwin when he fired the gun that killed the firm's director of photography, Helena Hutchins. Now, Mitchell was also the first to call 911. Now, in November 2021, he filed a lawsuit for assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and deliberate infliction of harm. Now, Baldwin and other producers believe her case should be thrown out. Baldwin also claimed that Mitchell had no apparent physical injury and raced to the courthouse in California without providing the notice in New Mexico required for a workers' compensation claim. Now, apparently to get her claim in front of any potential claims by the two individuals who were hit by the live round. So what y'all think? Do y'all feel like she shouldn't have ran the court, or she shouldn't want anything from it? I'm sure she's having some type of emotional distress from the gun being fired just a few feet away from her and the person dying. So should people not sue if they have emotional distress?
If you're so emotionally distressed, you wouldn't know how to sue. You'd be at home resting.
Well, talk about it, Gary.
I said, that's my thing. I don't know.
You know, Brett, this is a clear example of an accident. Oftentimes you call things accidents that are not. This was an accident, and I just think that it's gross overkill. I mean, obviously it wasn't done intentionally, and to try to exploit the situation financially, I think is super, super whack.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like the family of the lady that passed away, they definitely deserve something.
Absolutely.
But everybody else on set, I feel the same way you do. It was clearly an accident. All right, y'all, last but not least, exciting news. Producer Will Packer announced on Good Morning America that Girls Trip 2 is underway. And yes, the original Girls Trip cast that features Queen Latifah, Regina Hall, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Tiffany Haddish will all be back. Will said, can't we all use a post-pandemic trip, my friend? I think that the time is actually right, and this is something that I will tell you and break news right now at GMA. Girls Trip 2 sequel, we are underway, and that's what he said, so we can't wait to see that. We know it's going to be funny because I love Girls Trip 1. It was hilarious.